What's up, fam? It's your boy G-Man.
It's your boy Noah, and we are the Superhero Brothas. What is up, everybody? This is a new podcast, episode 1, where we'll be going over Marvel movies, TV shows, video games, the whole shebang, right, G?
It is. So basically, guys, this is your all-inclusive for everything super, from Marvel to DC, keeping you guys super hyped up and always ready for the new things going on, and of course the great debates of who would win and who's the best superhero.
Exactly. We both like to work out as well, so we'll probably be going over a few things about like how we think certain actors and actresses prepared for different roles and some of the workouts that can kind of help you build a superhero physique, right? And because these guys, you know, they're all in shape. Like, look at Thor and
Chris Hemsworth be killing it, and Michael B. Jordan.
Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, all those guys. We're definitely going to be kind of going over the range of everything, but we wanted to make this podcast as a community of people who enjoy superheroes just as much as we do. And of course, we get to spend time together as brothers. So I'm super pumped to have this podcast. So today's topic is just going to be a brief introduction of who we are and also our favorite superhero, Marvel and DC, and why we think that.
All right, I'll go ahead and kick us off. G-Man, so my favorite Marvel hero, I have a lot of favorite heroes, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to keep it down to 2 just to save time for everyone. But for Marvel, it's Black Panther, so Wakanda forever for all my fans. You already know. Love the movie Black Panther, but I've been loving this man even before that movie came out, when the animated series and even the comics were going. I just like him because, one, he's a black superhero, and like, that's super cool to see. You don't see a lot of them.
True.
I'm not gonna lie. And also, he's like Batman, but like richer, cooler, and smarter. And like, to me, that's just amazing. But now going over to the flip side, you guys can already tell by my cup, I'm a huge Batman fan. Like, he is like the GOAT for me. As a little kid, like, this is the first superhero I was introduced to, and I was already like, he's the best. So, like, I know people love their, like, Supermans, their Wonder Womans and all that, but, like, the real OG is Batman.
Dude, Holmes still doesn't have powers, though.
That's what makes him even better.
You still don't have powers. But, no, that's super dope. Yeah, you've definitely loved Batman since the beginning. For me, on the Marvel end, and it's funny because I've been kind of, like, between both, but on the Marvel end, it definitely has to be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's been my day one. Peter Parker. Dude was like young, fly, he's comical, kind of remind me of myself a little bit. I still have the Spider-Man encyclopedia, but he was definitely my first favorite superhero. Loved all the Spider-Man movies. I actually loved 1 through 3 and the new Amazing Spider-Man, and I think Tom Holland's doing a great job as the new Spider-Man. So that's my Marvel side, and you already know from the DC side, you could already tell. Look at the picture in the background. I have a big Superman picture in the background for those who are listening on the podcast. But that, I got a Superman mug, and of course my Superman shirt, because Superman is the best superhero of them all. And let me again quote, superhero, as in he has powers. But the reason why I like him is because of the fact that dude is a symbol of strength, power, responsibility, and kindness and honesty. So, you know, he's just a very big superhero role model for me, actually. That's why I usually am always doing the little Cam Newton Superman, like, rip over the chest, because, I mean, he's an awesome guy. But that would be my 2 favorite superheroes, man.
Yeah. I mean, the Superman thing, like, hey, to each his own. I give Superman his mad respect. He just needs to know that Batman beat him twice.
And like a B-rated movie, so that don't really count.
Bro, that's an A-rated movie.
Martha! I was just like, what the heck? It's so lame, dude.
Hey,
like, Martha.
That's Superman's mother's name, too.
But that's just dumb, dude. That was probably the dumbest part of that movie. But anyway, so I think we did our introductions. What I would love to do, and like I said, this is kind of just a conversation with me and Najee reviewing some of the movies that we've seen, and seeing some of the things that, like, you know, we've been seeing in the recent news. So let's go ahead and go over some recent news. I think the first thing would be the Aquaman movie that came out. It came out in December. I know it's kind of late. But we saw it about 2 weeks ago, and I kind of wanted to talk about what our thoughts were about it. And yeah, man. So what were your thoughts? What do you think?
I mean, overall I liked the movie. Like, Jason Momoa did a fabulous job. Nicole Kidman was not expecting as Queen Atlanta, and she totally like just killed it. The movie did have some weird kind of corny parts to me, but overall, super enjoyed. I think they had a great villain and like kind of a great story arc for DC moving forward. And yeah, so how about you?
Yeah, so I mean, I liked it too. I thought it was a really good direction compared to a lot of the DC movies that are out there. The thing that I really just didn't like, it just didn't connect, is that Aquaman to me is not like a comical guy. Like, I like Jason Momoa, and I think he, like, that's his personality. Seems like he's like a jokester. But like the Aquaman from like the, you know, the cartoons and the TV shows, like, he's kind of pompous a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's kind of like prideful, arrogant a little bit, but like, oh, I'm the king of Atlantis. Da, 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 da. Like, it was a different thing. Like, I'm not saying it was bad what Jason was doing, but being used to the comics, I'm used to him being a little bit more like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
less vulnerable, more kingy.
Yeah, not even vulnerable. He just wasn't as like goofy. You know what I'm saying? The homie's taking selfies, but I think that's like DC's like trying to be like Marvel and trying to be funny. You know how like Marvel does a lot of comical things? I'm starting to see DC trying to add those elements too. But yeah, like I said, I think it was a good movie. I liked all the twists. I think it's a good change. I think this is how DC should have started. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just doing the individual movies. It's just hilarious. I mean, we can all probably agree that like DC, they try to come out with Justice League way too soon.
Way too soon. The whole kind of, and the storyline behind it really just didn't make too much sense. It felt really rushed.
Yeah, dude. And it was just like I said, Martha, I was just like, what type of like...
That's the wrong movie.
That's the wrong movie. Y'all,
bro, you just slip it hard.
Anyway, that's all I can remember because just DC hasn't been doing it so well. But yeah, like, so that was a really, really, like I said, good start. And I think it's going to be a good thing moving forward. In other news, actually, talk about the Marvel, Captain Marvel movie. So I'm not gonna lie, you might know more about Captain Marvel than I do, probably.
Yeah, I mean, she's supposed to be like this half Kree, like superhuman. Imagine the Hulk and Iron Man put together in terms of like strength and intellect. Yeah, she's super smart, and she's like Air Force pilot. I will admit, I wasn't super pumped about this movie coming out. The trailers at first didn't seem like that interesting. I've warmed up to it more and more as we've gone forward. So super excited to see like a young Nick Fury, and Brie Larson was a great
with his eye.
Yeah,
Nick Fury with his extra eye, dude. It's gonna be interesting. I feel like in this movie we're gonna see like why it was gone.
No, they said that in Winter Soldier.
Why do you? He got shot?
No, it was in an explosion. Man, you really got to...
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, like, we get to see it happen.
Oh.
Yeah, like, we get to see it happen.
You want to watch this guy's eye get blown out?
Nah. I just want to see how it happened, because we all know he has no eye. And then I see in the trailers that homie's got an eye. So I was like, clearly something's going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it looks pretty interesting. I think it's got to be very important to the Marvel, like, this whole Avengers thing. Because, you know, at the end, the spoiler scene at the end was, like, him, like, Samuel L. Jackson, Nick Fury's calling her insignia. So, you know, she's definitely going to have a big feature in game. And I guess that's the second thing I wanted to talk about was the Super Bowl commercial of Endgame. Yo, I'm super pumped for this movie, bro.
Marvel broke my heart with Infinity War, so like they better be redeeming it.
For real. I'm sorry, guys. This might be a spoiler. You still haven't seen. If you haven't seen it, you probably shouldn't be listening to this podcast anymore. Like, in fact, go ahead, just take your headphones off and close this podcast app because
Infinity War is on Netflix. There's no excuse.
Oh yeah,
watch it.
Yeah, you're right, bro. It is on Infinity War. Yo, I have to watch it again, bro. Anyway, I agree. My heart was like ripped out my chest, bro. I think we looked at each other like. We were at the movie theaters and we were like, yo, what just happened?
It's a collective, like,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good. Like, I was just like, yo, what is going on? But yeah, so I think it's going to be good, man. You could tell that it's going to kind of be like a little bit of like a renegade, a little bit, you know, people training. You had Hawkeye, you know, now this Ronin, right?
Yeah, he got a makeover.
You know what I'm kind of upset about? So for those people that don't know me, so my birthday is May 5th. Which, if you know superhero movies, they always come out during the first week of May. So, like, May 1st through, like, May 7th or May 8th. So, like, I always watch them for my birthday. It's, like, my quote-unquote birthday movie. So, I'm kind of mad, though, because they changed the date to a week before. Because I think it was supposed to be, like, on my birthday that it came out. Or at least, like, May 3rd or something. I was like, yo, what the heck? Like, come on. But, hey, we're still got to go watch it for my birthday.
Yeah, you got to just get back and
dress up and everything, man. We always dress up. Gotta wear our shirts. Gotta do the whole thing.
Definitely. Now, something I actually want to circle back to, kind of the Aquaman movie and Marvel movies in general. I think something that has really gotten my attention is how good they're doing the villains now. Like, back in the day, like you had referenced, like the 3 Spider-Man movies. Aside from Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock, like that was like a stellar villain. Other than him, there wasn't like super great villains coming out in superhero movies until like Batman Begins with Ra's al Ghul, and then like the Dark Knight with Heath Ledger. But now just to see them constantly come out with really great villains, like Thanos makes me want to be a villain.
Yo,
him and Black Manta.
The way that Thanos handled the Hulk, bro. I was like, this man manhandled the Hulk, bro. He was like, pop, 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 pop. And he just knocked the homie out, bro. Like, I've never seen the Hulk couldn't come back out again, bro.
Bro, he was like, I'm done getting beat up.
Yeah, bro. He was like, I ain't coming out again, bro. So I don't even know if he's going to come back out. But, I agree, man. I think the villains, they're developing them really, really well. Especially Marvel. Like I said, Thanos is like the villain of all villains. So I'm interested to see how DC comes. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a fun year. Feel like we can close it out, but don't forget to rate the podcast. If you like this, go ahead and rate it. If you're on iTunes, Stitch Radio, Google Play, the Google, or whatever Google Podcast is. I don't even know what is Google Podcast.
I don't know. I never heard of Google Podcast.
All right, Google Podcast. and write us a review as well. We would love to go ahead and keep spreading this message, spreading the community. So, and don't forget also to check us out on YouTube under Superhero Brothas. That's BROTHAS. And you can catch the video version so you can kind of see who we are and connect with us. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sign out.
All right, guys. And also, just before that, I wanted to make sure you guys stay tuned. We have a special Valentine's Day episode. Who's going to be your Super Boo? It's G-Man.
It's Noah. And we are the Superhero Brothas.